What in the hell?
Hey there, everyone. This is the house I grew up in. For those who don't know, I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri, about 30 minutes west, in a town called Wildwood. This is me when I was 9 years old. The picture of me on the right is after I hit a 3-team parlay in the summer of '86. The picture of me on the left is when I woke up the next morning after I let it ride on the West Coast games, only to find out I lost in extra innings. This was one of our pet goats. I actually gambled and lost the goat to a neighbor. We bet his chickens for our goats on a Super Bowl game, and I lost. This is my old man when he shaved half his beard on his 30th birthday because he claimed his life was half over. Back in the day, he used to build big engines and race cars. He'd build motorcycles also. He was what you call a motorhead. He likes to go fast. This is a bike he finished that was extremely loud and fast, which was good because I could hear him coming home. In case I was sniffing glue in the bathroom or something, I had a head start and I could get rid of it. Here's another bike he built. This picture was taken in Key West. Anyway, moving on. This is my gay older brother. He was voted most likely to become a hairdresser in high school. He's not actually gay, but look at that picture. Jesus Christ. And this is my mother. She's the only normal one in the family. And for some reason, she really enjoys rainbows.
Now, I know what you are thinking. Just because we are an Ivy League family doesn't mean you should be intimidated by us. We're just like the rest of you.
Let's turn the page back to the start of my degeneracy. I was with my dad's friend, and he stopped off at the Express Mart, and he came out with a scratch-off ticket. I had never seen anything like that before. I was in awe. He scratched a ticket off, and he won a few dollars. I was instantly hooked. A funny story my parents like to tell is after playing a doubleheader in like 95-degree weather in St. Louis, we stop at a gas station. My dad's friend gets out. He's like, Joe, you want anything? A Gatorade or a water or something? I'm covered in filth, sweat. I'm like, nah, man, you just give me a couple scratch-offs, will you? So since that day, I was bringing decks of cards to school. We were gambling on our lunch breaks, playing poker. I would organize the Super Bowl squares in middle school. I got in trouble for that. I still don't really understand why. I would bet on ping pong. I'd bet on pool games. I'd bet on anything, basically. After school, I'd walk over to the grocery store to buy scratch-offs from the machine because I was underage. Even though I missed the bus, I'd have to walk home for about 2 miles. But I had to scratch that gambling itch, I'm playing poker games with friends and family. If there's a poker game going on, I was there. A lot of times I'd stay up late with my dad and his friends playing guts for big money. So the next thing I know, the year's 2001. I'm working at a pizza place called Fortel's. And what do you know? One of my bosses is a bookie. I hear him over talking about the point spreads and the lines, and I say, hey, I want to bet. And he says, okay, you fucking milky liquor. What game you on? I proceed to win about $900, and I say, yeah, dude, you don't know who you messing with. I'm 16 years old, and I play sports. I know more than you. And as the law of degeneracy states, every player will win at the beginning, getting them hooked and confident, only to lose many, many times more than what they initially won, causing depression, loneliness, isolation, and hemorrhoids. So basically, for a year after that, I handed my paycheck over every week to that bastard. Once I learned about sports betting more later on, I realized he was screwing me. He was charging me juice on push bets, and he was giving me shitty odds on parlays. So what a scumbag he was, taking advantage of a 16, 17-year-old kid. What a piece of shit. The year was 2003, and this came on our television sets.
The lights of Las Vegas. Yeah! This is the World Series of Poker.
I was hooked, man. The dim lighting, the green felt, the cards, the graphics on ESPN, the money, the hairy, overweight men. I loved every minute of it. Poker was booming, and I was in on it. So I really started playing a lot of Texas Hold'em. The earlier poker games I played in my life was 2- and 3-card guts, so this was a completely new game, and I was pretty good at it. The year was 2005, and I went away to college. This is where I started playing on PokerStars. I would get absolutely torched at night, and then after the bars, I would come home and play PokerStars till 6, 7 in the morning with my friend. Anyway, fuck PokerStars. They kept giving me ridiculous beat after ridiculous beat. PokerStars, where the worst hand wins 75% of the time. They can kiss my ass. After graduating 7 years later,
What happened to him? What happened to me? 7 years.
I moved to New York City, where I meet this clown in the underground poker scene in New York City. One day I say, hey, Ryan, let's go to Borgata and play in one of these poker tournaments. He said, yeah, that's a good idea. I really just only asked him because I knew his dad had a car and he could drive me. But anyway, he busts out his phone and he starts filming. And I said, what the fuck are you filming? What are you doing? He said, I'm going to make a vlog. I said, what is a vlog? He said, you'll see. I said, okay.
My dumb vlog. I'm going to Atlantic City with Joey to play in a poker tournament. I don't know why I'm pointing at you at the Borgata.
And with that, the channel was born. Many more trips have been made. The Mush was born. I now have my own channel, as you are on right now. It's been a great success, and it all started with one little trip together to Borgata. It's a beautiful thing. Thanks for watching.
Hope you liked that video. I'm at my parents' house in Tennessee. I'm visiting, and I was looking through old pictures and whatnot, and the idea came to me. But yeah, there's not much gambling around here. Casinos and everything are like a few hours away, so I'm gonna try to figure something out here in the next few days to get some footage. But also, I want to show you these hats. So I got the old hat here, the dark gray with the red, and then this one's new. It's a very light gray with black lettering. I think it looks real nice. If you want a hat, message me on Instagram or Twitter, or leave a comment, and I'll get back to you, and I'll send one out to you, okay? Thanks.